So I started with this gray painting. I did it probably over a year ago, and then it sat there because I didn't know what to do with it, and it sat there for a long time. So I brought it into my room, and I basically said, I'm leaving it in here, and I'm going to look at it every day until I finish it. And it was in there probably for about a week, honestly, before I had any idea what to do with it. And in the end, I figured, since I was going to basically trash it anyway, because I had no idea what I was doing. Hello? I had no idea what I was doing, so I just went in. I just covered in the gray, essentially. All of the gray spots I covered in, just kind of radiant lines around her, doing some mixing here, mixing some colors together, and a little bit bold with that area. That's how I felt. It's a little bit bright. It scared me, but it's okay. It all worked out. Yeah, adding in, just sticking to that palette that really was just a result of me already having the paint out and putting too much on the thing, so I just had to keep using it. I turned it over because it's a little bit easier. It's a lot easier to have leverage in that hand position with the brush painting down than it is towards the top, so I filled in the top that way. It really wasn't about being too precise for me. It was really more just about covering up the areas around her and winging it. Because again, I didn't really have a plan, and I wasn't sure what to do with her. So I just enjoyed. I still can't paint arms or like hands and feet, so those are still not done. But I did go in with the colors. This is how it looked at the end of that day. And then later on in the night, actually probably a couple days later, I had been scared to add details on her because I was really worried about messing her up. So I first took out a lot of the purple and pink, covered it up with blue and green, and then this is in the middle of the night at like 3 a.m. when I was bold enough to start adding in details. So I added her face and some additional colors, and then went in with some acrylic markers, and that's what made her pop. And again, this was like basically 4 a.m., just the bravery of the late night, you know? So there she is.